ign-rewind-theater brought to you by Destiny, coming spring 2014. Pre-order now for exclusive access to the beta.
What's up, everybody? Marty and Leah here alongside Leah B. Jackson, our newest associate editor. Leah, how's it going?
It's going great.
And we are here to rewind the new Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay trailer, which came out of D23 in Tokyo the other day. So we see here right away. Oh my God, what's Sora doing?
Oh gosh, so right away.
What do we see here?
So right away we see large bodies,
Yeah.
which are the big fat enemies from both Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah,
that have
from
been
pretty
out.
much like these guys have been a staple of the series the entire time.
Staple of the series. I mean, these are the same Heartless that we've been seeing forever. Now,
yeah, proper entries and the handheld entries.
Lots of stars, lots of particle effects.
Yep.
It looks, the particles look really beautiful. The one thing is that to note about this tech is that this trailer is a tech demo.
Yeah, and you can see that from if you notice, like Sora, comes in right away, starts firing off magic spells, but his magic meter doesn't go down.
Right.
And also, the sort of command box in the lower left-hand corner doesn't change at all. And we actually have those translated. Is that right? What those commands are?
Well, so coming up, not these commands, but in the next section, those ones have been translated. But another thing to note is that Sora's clothes are the same, and wait, we got to go back.
Yeah, where are we going?
So let's go back before the guns, because the guns are really cool. Sora looks the exact same as he has in Kingdom Hearts 2.
For sure.
And
he's still wearing his puffy pants.
Exactly. So Nomura has said that Sora and Rico's looks are going to be updated for the third one. So don't worry about it if you're big into the costumes.
Yeah. And this game is really far off. Like, this is, that team is, Square as a whole is working on Final Fantasy 15, and I think that's much further along than KH3. Yeah, but so these four things right here, that's just traditional fight magic item summon. As you notice, the HUD is kind of placeholder. You can see it's work in progress gameplay.
But if you look at the bottom right, you can see their heads are kind of bobbing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
In the
in the HUD.
In the HUD, right.
Yeah. And, I mean, there can be some cool things there to where, if you think about, the original Doom, how your character's, head would sort of, react every time you got shot or if your health was low. That could be definitely a cool thing that they play with here.
For sure.
So now coming up, we have sort of our first big change. Sora suddenly has guns.
Guns.
Where did this come from? Yeah.
So we've never seen guns in a Kingdom Hearts game.
No.
Sora has been able to shoot magic from his Keyblade before, but his Keyblade has never transformed into something completely different.
Yeah. So this is called Two-Shot Blaster, and we're not sure exactly how this, what kind of a technique is used to have your Keyblade transform into it. It's kind of like the command styles that were in Birth by Sleep, where you could really sort of actually transform. That looks cool. Okay, so now here's another weird thing. We see a pirate ship.
Okay, so
what's the deal with this?
So our thinking is that these big attractions are actually the summons in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what... Oh, spoilers, you just saw a rock monster. Yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like because, the entire HUD in the bottom left-hand corner changes. And you can see, again, there's motion with the water and the HUD.
And so this week got translated as roll, splash, and jump off.
Yeah.
So I imagine that you can kind of be fighting the Heartless, and then you summon this big pirate ship.
Yeah.
And then, you can use it to help you fight off whatever enemies
I'm assuming this is the roll splash.
Exactly.
And then, at any time you want, you can probably jump off and then keep attacking them.
Yeah.
And again, we're in Twilight Town, which we've been so far at the beginning, which is obviously, played a huge part in Kingdom Hearts 2 and pretty much all the games beyond that.
So in this section, this is the Rock Titan from Hercules.
From Hercules. That we're fighting. Yeah. So he was in the movies, and he's been in, I think, all the games. You've fought some version of him. But yeah, you're on another attraction, which is Big Magic Mountain, and this is an actual Disney ride, right?
So I'm not sure if Magic Mountain is the Disney ride or if we were kind of.
So we got in a big debate. So the actual ride is called Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
But it looks exactly the same as this. The train does.
Yeah, and we're thinking that this train is another summon that Sora's kind of spawned to help him defeat the Rock Titan.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. It lets you kind of run around or
kind of glide around.
Toot around the map or whatever.
Toot around. Toot tooting confirmed in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, and you know, this sort of shows the scope of the battle. They're going for definitely like a big God of War.
And there's no telling if this is a quick time event or if you're actually going to be fighting him. It looks like Sora is actually swinging his sword as he is riding on the train.
And if you see, there's a little blue meter under the name Big Magic Mountain that's slowly going down. So it does make sense that if it were a summon, that's the amount of time you have left.
For sure.
But you know, the weird thing is, if this is a summon, how do you fight this thing without a summon? Like, it looks like this thing is 100% necessary for this battle.
Right, and it might be. Like, that might be, you know, a gameplay mechanic that they have, is that now you need to use these attractions as you play through the game.
Yeah,
because there have definitely been summons in Kingdom Hearts games before, but nothing like this.
No, and the summons have always been, like, character-based. They've been, like, you know...
Dumbo.
Yeah, Dumbo, Chicken Little. Yeah, everyone's favorite was Chicken Little. Yeah, and so, you know, we were talking, too, about, like, if they do decide to really, you know, pay homage to Disney attractions of the past, like, which other ones could possibly show up? Right,
so we were thinking, like, the teacups might make an appearance, or the Haunted Mansion, or somehow, like, It's a Small World might be in there, Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think my favorite guess was the Hall of Presidents. So that you would have, like, it would pretty much be like Motorized Patriots from BioShock following you and just messing these guys up. And so, yeah, the trailer ends. Very exciting moment where that just kind of looks terrifying to me, honestly. But the train's coming down. Sora just throws the entire train in them. Now you have it. Now in development. Are you excited for this, Leah?
I'm very excited for it. I think that several people might have thought that the trailer was a little underwhelming based on the couple of things that we saw. But you have to remember that this isn't really a trailer. It's a tech demo, and they're kind of just want to show off, like, what they've been working on so far.
Yeah.
So if you were underwhelmed by the trailer aspect of it, just wait.
Just wait. Yeah, this game's far off, and to me, this is Square showing us, hey, we are working on this game. It is coming along. I mean, like, the radio silence of Kingdom Hearts 3 was so long. Like, they would not even mention the name, and then all of a sudden at E3 we saw the trailer, and then a few months later they have this. So
exactly. So this is kind of like that E3 trailer where it was just like, you know, that was 15, 30 seconds of Sora running around. This is
even more.
90 seconds of Sora running around. It's the same type of thing, though. They're just trying to show off, like, hey, look what we're doing.
Absolutely. And, of course, Xbox One and PS4. This is very exciting. Leah, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So for everything else Kingdom Hearts 3 in the years to come, you know where to stay tuned. IGN.